Hello, so today I'm going to talk about development indices. So, what are they? Well, allow me to enlighten you. They're basically ways of measuring how developed a country is. There are a whole bunch because development is a complicated and confusing thing and needs a whole bunch of factors taken into account. In this video, I will look at infant mortality, nutrition, income, and human development index. So, going to talk about infant mortality. The definition of infant mortality is the number of deaths of children under 1 year of age per 1,000 live births. Weather means higher infant mortality. Most of the children die in Africa and the sub-Indian continent. African nations are less developed and can't afford medical care to reduce infant deaths. Many children are born in these places, and hygiene, sanitation, and clean water are all commodities which are only for the rich and wealthy. So there we have a map that shows the evolution from the 1968. So we can see how developed each country has been and how the child mortality has improved since the 1970s.
Nutrition. The provision of essential nutrients necessary to support human life and health. Less developed countries has not enough money to supply their people with enough food. And in the mostly male-dominated cultures, the most of the food is given to the male members of the society. Also through the urbanization, less people are part of the peasantry. HDI, a composite statistic of life expectancy, education and income per capita indicators, which are used to rank countries into 4 tiers of human development. Western industrialized countries use less developed countries as resource. Also, they have to pay a big amount of money to companies who are only interested in their resources and cheap labor force. Most of these countries has a weak economy, and because of this, they didn't have enough money to pay for their workers at the same level like Western countries. The HDI criteria are involving the 4 sectors we already talked about before. The result is that countries which are still struggling with this kind of problems have a lower HDI. These countries are mainly located in sub-Sahara and sub-India. Some countries are lying about the situation in their country and changes their own data to get a better HDI. Income. Money received, especially on a regular basis for work or through investments. Western industrialized countries use less developed countries as resource. Also, they have to pay big amounts of money to companies who are only interested in their resources and cheap labor force. Most of these countries has a weak economy, and because of this, they didn't have enough money to pay their workers at the same level like Western countries.
In this map, we can see the population per poor income, low income, middle income, upper middle income, and high income.